Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
And
How about you?
I'm very good and excited today. Thank you. Well, before we start our lesson today, it would be nice for us to pray first. Please pray silently. Pray begin. Finish. All right. I will check your attendance first. Putri.
Listen, ma'am.
Okay. Liani.
Listen, ma'am.
Okay. Sister.
Listen, ma'am.
Okay. Budi.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Who is absent today?
Radit, ma'am. He informed from Lisa that he was not feeling well.
All right. Thank you for the information, Budi. Well, in the last video, we talked about recon text, right? Do you remember it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. So today we can learn about recon text too, but now you can make a project about personal experience in recon text. So you can write in your paper about your personal experience. I will give you some example to write personal experience in recon text. 1 hour before the lesson start, I have sent a video recon text related to personal experience with the title story about my holiday in Bali. Have you watched the video story that I shared?
Already, ma'am. We have watched the video that you want to send.
All right, great. If you watch the video, now we will try to answer the question on the following screen. So I will share screen. In here, we have 5 questions. We have 5 questions. We have 5 questions. So please answer the question for number 1 and number 3, Siska. Number 2, Budi. Number 4, Riani. And number 5, Putri. Okay, we can start for number 1, Siska.
Number 1. What is the story about? The story is about Chika's experience on vacation in Bali.
Okay, good. Siska. Okay, number 2.
Number 2. When did the writer go to Bali? She went to Bali in second grade in your high school.
Okay, great. Thank you, Budi. And number 3, Siska again.
Number 3. What did the writer do at the first day in Bali? The first day in Bali, they visit the Sanur beach. In the morning, they saw the beautiful sunrise together. Then they checked in the hotel, and after that, they went to Tanah Lot.
Okay, thank you, Siska. For number 4, Riani.
Number 4. What did the writer do at the second day in Bali? The second day, they enjoyed the day on Tanjung Benoa Beach. They played so many water sports such as banana boat, jet ski, and speedboat. In the afternoon, they went to Kuta Beach to see the amazing sunset and enjoyed the beautiful wave.
Okay, good. Thank you, Riani. And the last, Putri, number 5.
Number 5. How many days did the return stay in Bali? The return stay in Bali for 3 days.
Okay, thank you all for the answer. So from the question that you have answered, that is your basic for making recontext in personal experience. Miss Jessica has given a few description or example regarding context in personal experience. After this, we will enter into our learning and activities about personal experience in recontext. So today we can learn about language feature of recontext and structure of recontext to make a good story from your personal experience. Are you ready for our lesson today, guys?
Yes.
Yes,
We
we are
are
Yes, we are ready.
ready.
Okay. Okay, we can go to next in closing section. All right, kids, have you finished exercise today? Has anyone tried to tell to your friends about your exercise?
Me, mom.
Okay, Riani, please.
Uh, okay, my holiday in Seoul, South Korea. Orientation. I spent my last summer holiday in Seoul, South Korea. I went there with my friends. Event. On the first day, I was landed at Incheon Airport around 7 a.m. after a 6 hours long flight. Then I went to Seoul by train and checked in to the hotel I already booked. I decided to take a rest for a while. At night, I went to Hongdae, a famous district in South Korea. I went to eat traditional Korean food. On the next day, I went to the Gyeongbokgung Palace and National Museum. I also went to learn how to make kimchi and see the scenery of Seoul from Seoul Tower. I went back to the hotel at 10 p.m. and immediately went to sleep. Reorientation. I spent my last day in Myeongdong and booked some stuff and souvenir for my family and friends. I also ate the street food there. I went to the airport at 3 p.m. because my flight was at 5 p.m. I had a fantastic experience in South Korea and made wonderful memory with my friends. It was a great trip.
Wow, very good and interesting. Can you give applause to your friends?
Yay!
Yay, okay. Another's, maybe?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, Putri, please.
Okay. My activities. Orientation. Last Wednesday was a tiring day. I spent my time to do a lot of activities that I had no time to take a rest. Events. First in the morning, I went cycling. After that, I went to school to study until 3 p.m. After school, I went to sport hall to play badminton until 8 p.m. I played too seriously that I felt really tired. After that, I went home, but when I wanted to sleep, I remembered there was some homeworks I had to do. I did my homeworks until 11 p.m. and finally I could take a rest in my bed. Reorientation. Those activities made me exhausted.
Wow, very good and interesting too. Can you give applause to your friend? Well, of all the works that you have made, Miss Jessica can tutor. You can see that the structure and grammar that you use are also very good. Then, can anyone provide conclusions from our materials today, especially by learning recon text to make your personal experiences?
In my opinion, the most important conclusion is that we have to pay attention to the structure of the recon text, namely orientation, or as we know, information about the characters, location, and time of events, the series of events about the core of an incident, and finally reorientation about the conclusion of the whole story that we have made until the ending, whether sad or happy ending.
All right. Well, thank you, Budi, for your conclusion. What you conveyed was really good. In conclusion, today, listen, we must remember the general structure of recon text and language features of recon text to make good and interesting personal essay. Before we close today's meeting, Miss Jessica will give assessment. Please, the children make a personal experience recon text in the form of a video. The assessment must be submitted at our meeting next week at the last. Please upload assessment via YouTube and please the children send the YouTube link via Google Classroom. Ms. Jessica will also provide an example of the work via WhatsApp group. Please study at first. If something is not clear, you can ask through our WhatsApp group. Before we next to the chapter, I will show the example of the assessment. Ya, jadi untuk langkah-langkah pembuatannya, jadi silakan nanti kalian menyusun dulu langkah-langkahnya, rancangan proyeknya dalam sebuah storyboard dengan memperhatikan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan untuk menghasilkan produk video recount text terkait personal experience. Lalu nanti setiap anak mengerjakan rancangan proyek dalam bentuk storyboard untuk menghasilkan produk video recount text terkait personal experience. Lalu siswa nanti akan mempresentasikan rancangan proyek dan jadwal kegiatan yang telah disusun untuk menerima masukan dari guru dan mungkin nanti ada dari teman-teman yang lainnya. Kurang lebih contohnya seperti ini untuk assessment-nya. Nanti untuk contohnya akan Miss Jessica share melalui WhatsApp group. So far, it's clear enough with regards to the task. Do you have anything to ask first about today's assessment or listen before Miss Jessica close our meeting today?
I think that's enough, ma'am. Later, if anyone wants to ask, we will ask you by WhatsApp group.
Well, if everything is clear now, we will close today's meeting. Thank you, kids. You have studied very well today. Don't forget to do their assessment and see you in the next meeting. Now we close today's meeting by praying. So before we close our meeting today, it would be nice if we close with prayer. Well, let's pray, begin. Finish? All right. Thank you for today, kids. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am, for today. Thank you for today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 See you.